Hey guys, how are you doing? Have you noticed that what's changing now isn't just the model, it's what AI can deliver to you? Because up until now, we've always used AI as a tool. You ask, it answers, and that's it. But with these new agent skills from Gemma 4, the logic changes completely. The AI starts planning, using tools, executing steps, and delivering the final result to you. And the most interesting thing is that this is happening in a much simpler way than it seems. Running locally on your phone and without relying on APIs or cloud processing. In this video, I'm going to show you how these agent skills work in practice and how this can impact your daily life. Deal? So let's get to the video. Well guys, today I want to share with you this new feature that came along with Gemma 4, which are the agent skills. Listen up. Take next generation agent skills to the limit with Gemma 4. Today, Google DeepMind launched Gemma 4, a family of next-generation open models that redefines what's possible with your own hardware. Now available under the Apache 2.0 license, Gemma 4 offers developers a powerful set of tools for AI development on mobile devices. With Gemma 4, you can go beyond chatbots and create autonomous AI agents and use cases that run directly on your phone. Gemma 4 enables multi-step planning, autonomous action, offline code generation, and even audiovisual processing, all without specialized fine-tuning. It was also developed for a general audience with support for over 140 languages. Well, how do you install and use it on your phone? There's already another video here on the channel showing exactly how you do that. But to sum up, basically, you just need to install the Google AI Edge Gallery on your device. It can be iOS or Android. This will allow you to create and try out AI experiences that run directly on your device. So, besides being able to use the model offline without being connected to the internet, there's this other option here called Agent Skills, which they say is one of the first apps to run autonomous workflows. Multi-step entirely on your mobile device. With Gemma 4 technology, Agent Skills can expand the knowledge base. Gemma 4 can access information beyond the initial training data by using skills to enable interactive enrichment experiences. For example, you can create a skill to query Wikipedia, allowing the agent to look up and answer any question from the encyclopedia. Another function, produce rich and interactive content. Transform paragraphs or videos into concise summaries or flashcards for studying, or turn data into interactive visualizations and charts. For example, you can create a skill that automatically summarizes and displays trends in sleep hours and mood based on the user's voice input, or even expand the main features of Gemma 4. Integrate it with other models, such as text-to-speech conversion, image generation, or music synthesis. For example, you can use the feature to combine photos with music that perfectly matches the mood. Another function, create complete end-to-end experiences. Instead of navigating through multiple apps, users can manage complex workflows and create their own apps entirely through conversations with Gemma 4. To illustrate this, we created a functional app that describes and plays the vocalizations. So it's really cool because by using these two models that are available on mobile devices, which are the smaller versions of Gemma 4, you can use these agents, these skills that are part of these new models. Oh, and here's an important note. Everything I've mentioned so far can be used without you having to pay absolutely anything. Both models are available for free, so you can download, install, and run them on your phone. What is the main difference between them? The size. If you have a slightly older or more modest phone, I recommend that you install the smaller model. Now, if you have a latest generation phone, then you can use what they call the 4B, which is the more advanced model. It's still small, but it will get the job done. The larger models, you have to use them on your computer, either through Olima or Google AI Studio. All of that in that other video I already made here about Gemma 4 on the channel. Alright, so let's go to the phone now because I want to show you how to use the agent skills. Well, so this is the Google AI Edge Gallery. You can install it on your iPhone or your Android. I'll leave the links right here in the description of this video. Once the installation is finished, you have a few options here inside the app. You can interact directly with the AI through a chat by clicking here on AI Chat. Then it will ask you to install the models. There are two options as well. The E2B, which is a smaller model that will run on older and weaker devices, and the E4B, which is a slightly larger model and will run on more current devices. So it all depends on the phone you're using. I have a Galaxy S25 FE and I installed the E2B here and it's working normally without any lag. So if you want to use it through the chat, just install the model. It takes up 2.5 GB, so you'll need to have that much free space on your phone to install this model. If you want a slightly larger model, then it will take up 3.6 GB. So, I'm going to click here on Try It, and to use it, it's like any other AI. You type your prompt, ask something, and it will answer you. By the way, you can run this model offline. In other words, you don't need the internet to use AI. Everything runs directly on your phone. That's why it's important to choose the model that best fits your device's capabilities. Because if you use a larger model and your phone is a bit older, it won't work, okay? So, give it a try. If E4B doesn't work, try E2B. Remember, it can't be a very old phone. Before we get into agent skills, if you scroll down a bit, we have some use cases here. These are some examples you can try to interact with artificial intelligence. You can, for example, use the S4B here.
Image para pedir para ele interpretar a imagem.
It will use the model that's already installed on your phone. Then, by clicking on the plus sign, you can upload an image that's already on your device or use your camera to do that. I'm going to take a picture here with my camera, grab my speaker, upload it, and ask the following. Something really simple just to demonstrate. What is this? Then you will send it. It will use your device's GPU, in other words, the graphics card. And for that, you don't need to be connected to the internet, as I mentioned earlier. Done. It's already interpreting the image and providing the answer. So this is cool. For example, if you're traveling and you come across the facade of a building, a statue, a work of art, and you don't know what it is, you take a picture, upload it here, and ask artificial intelligence to interpret this image for you. Still here in the use cases, I have Audio Scribe. What is it for? To transcribe and translate audio files. Once again, it will use the model that is installed on my phone, here in the prompt field. When you click, the plus sign appears, and then you can choose whether you want to record the audio or pick a file that's already on your phone. I'm going to record. Hi, how are you? Where is the train station? And now I'm going to ask it to translate. Translate this audio file I just recorded into English. Done. It has already done the translation here. So, that's cool too, because if suddenly, like I said, you're traveling, listening to something, and you don't understand it, you can record in real time or pick a file that's already on your phone and ask it to either transcribe or translate. Now let's move on from use cases and discuss agent skills, the focus of this video. So, when you click, once again, it gives you the option here to choose the artificial intelligence model you want to use. If you have both installed on your phone, you can select one. Otherwise, you choose the one you have, in this case, E2B. The process here is pretty simple. You type the prompt. But here, when you click on the plus sign, you have all those use case options. So, I can take a picture, upload one that's already on my phone, record audio, or upload a WAV file that's on my device. So, you have all these options gathered here so you can interact more comprehensively with the agents here in DMA4. When we click here on skills, it will show me which skills are available for me to use here in DMA4. In the first menu here, built-in skills, I have all those abilities that already come with the model. You can activate all of them or deactivate them. That depends on how you use it. To use them, it's quite simple. I'm going to close this and ask the following. Help me learn piano. Notice that it will automatically run the virtual piano skill here, and it will already bring up the keyboard for me. Then I can play. So, it's cool because if you understand music, if you want to practice piano, you can use this skill here on your phone. Remember, you don't need to be connected to the internet. Clicking again here on skills, you saw that I have one here. Custom skills, which is the piano one. How do I add it? Just click on the plus sign. Then you have a few options. You can add any skill that is already on a pre-approved list here by Google. So I have some skills here that I can use. Let's suppose I want to use this one, mood music. Then I just click on add and it will automatically appear here in my list. If not, by clicking here on the plus sign again, you can run a skill directly from a URL. Then you'll need to find these available skills on the internet. There are several websites that offer these skills for free. Then you'll paste the URL here and install the skill on your phone. Or you can also import a skill directly from your device if you have one there. Coming back here to the prompt, now I'm going to say the following. Find the city of Olympia in the interior of São Paulo state on the map, and I'll send it. I don't need to select any specific skill. Gemma 4 itself will understand what I want and will activate the skill. And look, it found the city of Olympia for me here on the interactive map. So you can use this on a trip however you want, because as I mentioned earlier, you don't need the internet. Everything runs locally on your phone. A QR code for the website.
www.ol.com.br.
Any website? Let's see if it will work. It's already reading the QR code skill here. And done. It's already generated it for me. So did you see that? There are several skills you can use. If they're not showing up here, you can find one on the internet and install it manually. But it's really cool because you don't need to know which skill you want to use. You just ask the AI, it will understand what you want and automatically activate the specific skill. So guys, give it a try. All of this is available for free. You can run it on your phone, you can run it on your computer via Olhama or via Google AI Studio. All of this is already in that other video I recorded here about Gemma 4. So it's a really cool way to interact with artificial intelligence without needing internet access. The only barrier is your device. Older devices won't be able to run even this weaker model. So pay attention because this is trial and error. Google hasn't provided the minimum specifications needed to run these models. So you have to test it to see if it runs on your phone. I used the larger model, the 4B here on the Galaxy S25 FE, and it ran really well. However, when I had another app open, it started to heat up, so I switched back to the 2B model and now it's working fine. I can open several tabs here, keep talking to the model, and there's no problem at all. So guys, try it out, then come back here in the comments to tell me what you think about the agent abilities inside Gemma 4. So, what did you think of the agent skills? Can you use them in your daily life? Do they still need to improve or perform any different tasks? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye.
The highway is a ghost and the moon is a dime.